What you know about rolling down in the deep? What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Please pause for a moment of silent reflection. Do you have a drawing or painting you'd like to be featured on the Moment of Silence? Visit wbmsvideo.com/Mozart to submit your work. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and
justice for all.
In 1860, Mary Ann North, an amateur gardener and painter, crossed the ocean to America with letters of introduction, an easel, and a love of flowers. She went on to travel to Jamaica, Peru, Japan, India, Australia. In fact, she went to every continent except Antarctica in pursuit of new flowers to paint. I was overwhelmed with the amount of subjects to be painted, she wrote. The hills were marvelously blue, piled one over the other beyond them. I never saw such abundance of pure color. With no planes or automobiles and rarely a paved street, North rode donkeys, scaled cliffs, and crossed swamps to reach the plants she wanted, and all this in the customary dress of her day, floor-length gowns. As photography had not yet been perfected, Mary Ann's paintings gave botanists back in Europe their first glimpses of some of the world's most unusual plants, like the giant pitcher plant of Borneo, the African torch lily, and the many other species named for her, as she was the first European to catalog them in the wild. Meanwhile, back in London, Miss Mary Kingsley was the sheltered daughter of a traveling doctor who loved hearing her father's tales of native customs in Africa. Midway through writing a book on the subject, her father fell ill and died, so Kingsley decided she would finish the book for him. Peers of her father advised her not to go, showing her maps of tropical diseases, but she went anyhow, landing in modern-day Sierra Leone in 1896 with 2 large suitcases and a phrase book. Traveling into the jungle, she was able to confirm the existence of a then mythical creature, the gorilla. She recalls fighting with crocodiles, being caught in a tornado, and tickling a hippopotamus with her umbrella so that he'd leave the side of her canoe. Falling into a spiky pit, she was saved from harm by her thick petticoat. A good snake, properly cooked, is one of the best meals one gets out here, she wrote. Think Indiana Jones was resourceful? Kingsley could out-survive him any day.
Here is today's Women's History Month trivia question. In 1848, Elizabeth Blackwell became the first woman to A. win a gold medal in the Olympics, B. ordained a minister, C. earn a medical degree in the U.S., or D. own a business. Turn in your answer into the box in the front of the library. Happy Women's History Month. Woo! Go women!
This week is Exceptional Children's Week.
Every dyslexic is different. Everyone has things they're good and bad at. But dyslexia makes it much harder to remember and learn words. That is why school is so hard. There is nothing wrong with the brain, it's just used differently. In fact, some of the cleverest people in the world have had dyslexia. Leonardo da Vinci, inventor, artist. Albert Einstein, famous scientist. Dyslexia is very common. 1 in 10 people have dyslexia. Dyslexia is passed through families. Can you think of anyone in your family who might have dyslexia? Many dyslexics are very successful when they leave school and are able to do the things they are good at. 40% of self-made millionaires have dyslexia. Dyslexic Richard Branson has started over 400 companies and has a fortune of over $5 billion. Dyslexics are often creative. Keira Knightley, famous actress. Benjamin Zephaniah, writer and poet. Some dyslexics are good at art, music, technology, sports, or drama. You need to think about how you learn best. Listening and repeating. doing, picture thinking. To learn to read and spell, people with dyslexia need a different approach, one that uses their learning strengths. It will mean extra work, but with determination and the right approach, everyone can succeed. Take 15 minutes every day to work through the Nessie activities. Think which strategies you find the most helpful and try to adapt them to help you learn new things.
Did you know that Miss Hurst has a grandma who is 106 and her grandma has 10 kids, 41 grandchildren, and 125 great-grandchildren? Miss Seletsky grew up in Venezuela. Miss Ward lived in Alaska for 6 years. She participated in the running of the reindeers. Interesting. Did you know that Miss Carter can write backwards? Miss Shaw has a twin sister, and Miss Palace can juggle? Did you know Miss Beam walked almost 500 miles across the northern Spain? Did you know that Miss Irvin was a party host and sometimes she was a clown as a teenager? Amazing!
HOSA will have a meeting this Thursday, March 9th from 4:15 to 5:15.
Join us for our Christian Club Campus Life this Friday, March 10th in Senora Jones's room 206 at 7:50 a.m. Come for games, food, speakers, and fellowship with friends. Everyone is welcome.
8th graders, mark your calendars for the show-stopping 8th grade dance. Friday, March 24th, 6:30 to 9. We will have great food, a DJ, and a photo booth. Don't miss out on this amazing event.
Walk/Ride to School Day is March 8th. It's that time of the year again.
Have you done a project of which you're proud, or have you been thinking about a project you'd like to do? Georgia Student Media Festival offers a chance to submit projects done individually or with a group for recognition without competition. Visit their website for details or see Ms. Brown in the Media Center.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Jaguars. Missed an announcement? Subscribe to our YouTube channel and revisit announcements and more. Teachers, have an announcement? Email us at wbmsnews@fultonschools.org.